Hello, welcome to the next session, and this session is a little overlapping from the previous one, and I'll tell you what are the deep learning concept and what are meaning by our machine learning concept, and then go to little limitations of data science as a project and limitations of our data science as a practical social influence. So, if you remember last time we have talked about the machine learning. So, AI has a machine learning inside it. So, machine learning is a part of AI, and deep learning is also a part of ML, and so is the data science, a collection of all the three. So, a data science is a mix of deep learning, machine learning and AI. That is what we have seen last time. Now, AI in general is a scientific field that covers everything related to weak and strong AI. That is what we have already seen that. And machine learning is a subfield of AI, and deep learning also is a subfield of the machine learning. So, DS is a multidisciplinary field which uses a set of tools to extract the knowledge. This also we have seen already. Now, we want to have a problem to be solved. So, ultimate goal of the DS is to solve problem by extracting the knowledge from a given data set in support of the complex decision. So, understanding insurance business, if I want to do an insurance or a risk analysis, I have to understand the insurance business in detail. Similarly, how the details of good manufacturing processes are being taken. So, this is what we call the takeaway. If you have a not understanding of the domain, you will have a wrong problem to solve. So, this is what we learn. Okay. So, after coming up with a good problem definition, you seek a solution. So, what is the solution? Suppose that you have created a model that solves a task. A AM model is vacuum is really interesting to anyone. So, a AL model, if it is available in the mind as a vacuum, nobody is going to use that. So, it is having a no use at all. So, to make it useful, we need to wrap our model into something that can be seen and acted upon. So, model is like a physical entity, it has to be seen, it has to be worked. So, in other words, we need to create a software around the model, and that is why we learn Java language, we learn C++, we learn Python language, we learn CUDA language in order to solve the particular software problem. Now, data science always comes hand in hand with creating a software system, and any machine learning or deep learning model needs a software. So, without that, model would be just lying in the computer memory as a passive element, no helping to anyone. So, data science is never only for about a science, it is actually a business knowledge, and a software development also important. Without the solution, without the problem, there is no solution. So, data science is a mix of software, knowledge, hardware, business model, business detail, and all things put together is your data science. So, this is what we call. Then we have some influence of the data science. So, data science has influenced the life of the people, true. So, data science has huge potential and affect our daily life. So, everybody is on the Facebook, everybody is on the Instagram, and so many websites are available for sharing the personal and non-personal or business information. So, healthcare companies are learning to diagnose and predict the major health issues. So, healthcare companies are coming up and they are giving the advice of a doctor remotely available or through the web. Businesses use it to find new strategies for winning new customer and personalize their services. So, if I am suffering from a diabetic or I have a chronic disease, can I consult a doctor which is far away from my place? Answer is yes. So, this is how a happiness is being spread out by the data science users. However, there is another side of the coin. Recently found, new Telangana government has given a free travel in the RTC buses to women passenger across the entire state. And the story was, one student of a college was traveling in the entire Telangana for last 3 days, okay, last month 3 days, and then the police has to intervene, and then the girl said that I do not want to go to hostel because I am afraid of so many other things. So this is another problem when you give a free bus or free thing as a not as a data science but as a freebie. So nothing come in a free. So, we use big data analytics in genetic and particle physics. Thanks to the advance of data science, we have self-driving cars also now a reality. Thanks to the internet and global computerization, and we create vast amount of data daily, and ever increasing data allow us to have a automate a human labor. So ultimately my data science is a replacement of a human labor. So this is how our influence of the data science happens on the society too. Sadly, the other side of the coin, again let me tell you, for each use of the case that improves our life, we can easily find what make them to go worst. Look at the China case. To give a disturbing example, look at a China. The Chinese government is experimenting with a new social credit system. Now, credit system is actually how much you are spending per day, how much you are buying per day, and what is your potential capital you have in your pocket or in your account. So, you have a social credit system in China. It uses surveillance cameras to track daily lives of citizens on a grand scale. Computer vision system can recognize and log on every action that you make while commuting to work, waiting in the lines at a government office, or going home after a party. Now, camera is looking at all the time to you. Do you prefer that a camera should be watching you for all the time? Definitely people will object it. So, as a special social score is then calculated based upon your monitoring action. The score affect the lives of the people who are really in problem. So, in particular, public transport fee can change depending upon your score. Low score can prohibit from interview from a range of the government job. So, is it not a disturbing example? You have a abundance of the data available, and the government is doing a job which is not acceptable by the citizens. So, this is another disturbing example of a influence of the data science. So, another example, women passengers were traveling and completely occupying the male passengers in the RTC buses in Hyderabad. Okay, and you will be surprised that they are fighting for the seat, they are fighting for among themselves for what? In order to grab the seat and fast and easy travel. So, even if I have to go to a destination B, I will go via destination C. So, if I want to go from Narayanguda to our Ibrahimpatnam or any other area, I will catch any bus because I do not have to pay. When such a situation comes, you have a disturbing example of a data or a science to be used in a political gain. So, this freebie is actually a social cum political manifesto to win the election as a strategy. No doubt data science can be used to win the candidate, but this is a wrong use of the strategy, but have major everlasting effect on the travel pattern and the crowd management and the buses and so on. So, you can see that all the buses in the Hyderabad have become overcrowded. Even for a conductor it is becoming very difficult as a crowd management, and people are fighting sometime with the conductor also, sometime fighting with the lady passenger, co-passenger also. So, though we have some good influence of the data science on our daily life, we do have to worry about the wrong or another side of the coin called as wrong influence of the data science in the daily social life too. So, this I ends here. Okay, thank you so much.